NBA playoffs continue on Wednesday night, April the 22nd. A couple more game twos, the 7th and 8th game two of round one. Magic, Pistons, Suns, Thunder. I've got free plays and analysis in both games for Wednesday night coming up free for you right here, right now. Hi, this is Steve Merril, WagerTalk.com, right back here on WagerTalk TV, breaking down your two Wednesday night NBA playoff games. And of course, if you're liking these videos, all that's a quick thumbs up like, click the like button, and I will keep giving you every NBA playoff game free here on WagerTalk TV every day. Also, make sure you click subscribe and the bell for instant alerts. All right, first game at 7 o'clock Eastern on ESPN Wednesday night in Detroit. Magic, Pistons, and this line was originally 9.5, and then on Tuesday afternoon around about 2:45 Eastern, we saw it drop to 8.5 across the board. Some money coming in on the Orlando Magic after their outright Game 1 underdog win. They never trailed in Game 1. The Pistons, 9-point favorite, never led as the number one seed. And I told you in the initial videos on Saturday and Sunday that 1, 2, or 3 seeds win the NBA Finals every year. The 1 seeds won 18 of the last 30. A 1 or 2 or 3 seed has won 77 of the 79 NBA championships. Yet the Pistons were only 5th in the future odds. There were 4 teams ahead of them, which showed you this wasn't your typical 1 seed. And we definitely saw that in Game 1 as they never led and trailed throughout. And the Magic came from the play-in game. They lost the play-in game against the Sixers and then had to beat the Hornets as a home dog. Big blowout win in that game. They carried that momentum into Sunday, and I think that's exactly what happened. Pistons had been off for a week. Magic had some momentum, a little bit more playoff experience than Detroit, and Detroit fell flat on their face. I look for a bounce back here in Game 2. I still rate the Pistons as the better overall team in this series, and while the experience edge isn't great and the matchups were concerning at times, I do think Detroit's the better team, and whenever you get the better team, the preferred side in the series coming off a loss, especially a bad loss, it always catches my attention. So I disagree with that line move on Tuesday afternoon. I think there's some value with the Pistons, minus 8.5 here in game number 2 on Wednesday night. Now, I mentioned how the Pistons struggled, and it wasn't misleading. They never led in the game. They got outscored by 20 points in the paint. And one guy that did not play well is Jalen Duren, their big man down low. He had only 4 shot attempts, only 8 points, and did not look good at times on defense. He needs to bounce back. Cade Cunningham, of course, had been back for 3 games after being out for a month or so with the lung injury. He had a monster game offensively, 39 points, 10 for 11 from the free throw line, but he only had 4 assists. Keep in mind, he'd had 31 assists in the 3 prior games since he'd returned and hadn't really shot the ball well. Shot okay, 13 for 27. I'm not looking to fade superstars, but I do think the other players have to get involved, and if that's the case, Cunningham probably will have less points, but he'll have more assists. So I do like the Cade Cunningham assist prop up and over in this game. If you're going to play Cunningham prop, I would play his assist prop up and over. He had 31 in the previous 3 games since returning. He only had 4 in this game. I look for him to get his teammates involved. And the one guy I think that might get involved more is Tobias Harris. Only had 17 points on 5 for 15 shooting in Game 1. He was only 1 for 7 from three-point range. Still ended up with 17 points despite being just 1 for 7. I see his total at 14.5 here. He got up and over the 14.5, just 1 for 7 shooting from three-point range. So I think Tobias Harris over 14.5 points is definitely worth a look in Game 2. And I would also like Cade Cunningham assist over as well for the Pistons in what should be a pretty good bounce-back spot here after the bad home loss in Game 1. That's at 7 Eastern on ESPN. All right, your late game at 9:30 Eastern Wednesday night, also on ESPN, is Phoenix and Oklahoma City. Talk about a mismatch. Wow. Thunder dominated Game 1 as expected, easy win and cover, and now the line is even bigger. I actually briefly saw a 19.5 on the opener. It settled around 17, some 17.5 still showing out there. Oklahoma City, a giant favorite in this game, so it's not really a question on who's going to win. It's just a question, do the Thunder win by more than 17? Now look, there was nothing misleading about the blowout win by Oklahoma City in Game 1, 119-84. They won by 35, never trailed. And this is a team that also dominated Phoenix earlier this season. Keep in mind, they played in the quarterfinal playoff game, the Cup game, and it was Phoenix's biggest loss in franchise history, 138-89, a 49-point loss when these teams played a meaningful playoff type of game back on December 10th. They also beat Phoenix 136-109 by 27 points. But the Suns won the other 2 games on each side of that. They did have a nice 3-point win back in January. And then, of course, last Sunday, the final day of the regular season, a 32-point win. I don't chalk too much into that because both teams were resting their starters in that one. But it does look like a decent bounce back spot for Phoenix, at least as far as the point spread's concerned. I'm not calling for the outright win, and the Thunder do have a history to rout bad teams, but historically speaking, teams that are off blowout losses of over 30 points do cover. And by the way, Phoenix did lead by 5. I said Oklahoma never trailed. Misleading. They trailed by 5 at one point, but they had a 39-point lead. And what jumps out to you also, a 52-24 points in the paint edge and an 18-2 fast break points edge. Yes, Oklahoma City is the better team. And another thing I'll point out here, so we'll start looking at the box scores a bit here, is they win by that many points, 119-84, 35-point win. And MVP, the best player in the league, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, was only 5 for 18 shooting. And he still got 25 points because he got to the free throw line 17 times. He was 15 for 17, but he did not make a three-pointer, 0 for 4, just 5 for 18 from the line with your best player, and you still win by 35. That's a bad sign for Phoenix. But if I had to play this game, I would lean Suns plus 17. Historically, road dogs in Game 2, they get blown out in Game 1, do cover about 60% of the time. The Suns fit some good subsets of that as well. So hold your nose. Play Phoenix plus 17 if you're looking for an angle in this game. But, hey, it's a complete mismatch, and if the Thunder remain focused, they can name their score in this series. Let's look at some player props. I mentioned SGA had 25 points and just 5 for 18 shooting, so I'm not looking to fade him. Really never looking to fade him. And Phoenix did have trouble stopping the big guys down low. Hartenstein only had 4 shot attempts, but he made all 4 of them. Jalen Williams, 9 for 15. Holmgren was 5 for 10. Dort, 3 for 8. So nothing really jumps off the board for me as far as OKC. If we do think Phoenix might play better, which I think they will, they can't play any worse, maybe some of their player props up and over. Booker was 8 for 17. Nothing jumps out there. Green was 6 for 16. Jalen Green, and only 2 for 7 from three-point range, and he still got 17 points. So Jalen Green up and over I think is worth a look. And the main guy I want to focus on is Dillon Brooks. He had 18 points, but he was only 6 for 22 shooting and only 3 for 10 from three-point range, and he still got to 18 points. His total's around 15 in this game. It was 15.5 in the last game. He got up and over despite having a bad shooting night, just 6 for 22. So I think Dillon Brooks is going to continue to get plenty of looks, and he'll most likely hit a few more of those shots. This is a guy that scored 18 or more in 3 of his last 5 games. It's priced around 15.5. So Dillon Brooks over 15.5 points, I think, is worth a look as far as some player props in this one, 9:30 Eastern on ESPN. Hey, there you go. Quick hitter for you in the 2 Wednesday night NBA playoff games, both on ESPN. Don't forget, I'll be back on tomorrow and Thursday with all 3 of your prime games. That's right, Thursday night prime returns. No, it's not the NFL, not quite yet, but I'm still excited because we know how powerful these free Thursday night prime videos were during the football season. Let's see if we can repeat that magic here during the NBA playoffs. If you're liking these videos, once again, all I ask is a quick thumbs up, positive comment below, because I do truly read the comments and I reply back. And also, when you comment below, let me know what sides, totals, player props you're looking at in these games for Wednesday night NBA playoff action. And include some analysis if you have time, so we, of course, can all win and learn and earn and win and learn. You know what it is. Learn and earn and win together here on WagerTalk TV. Speaking of WagerTalk TV, make sure you click subscribe. Almost 250,000 subscribers. Can't be wrong. Make sure you're one of them. And also click that bell as well for an instant alert so you know when tomorrow, Thursday's NBA playoff video is posted right here for free on the channel. Now, I'm giving you free opinions and leans on every game this postseason. A lot of these are light TV leans only. 1% of bankroll would be appropriate. But if you want my official best bets, if you know which games I'm personally playing, those are the games that go out to my clients at WagerTalk.com each day, and they're rated as strong 4% plays. And there's just one way to get them, and that's to go to my page right now, Steve Merril, WagerTalk.com. Get there quicker, WT.buzz/SM. Get the strong best bets, and don't forget about that daily free bonus play. The last cut, just a bit outside from being a best bet, goes up as a free play on my page with analysis. So go get the free play every day. Get it right now for Wednesday night. Check out the strong best bets, and while you're there, check out some special offers that are still available. Buy 3 days, get 3 more days free. 6 days for $69, dude. It's 3 days, but you get 3 more for free. 6 days for the price of 3. Also, the 1-month all-access promo code is still available, SM100. Instant $100 discount on a 30-day all-access. Gets it down to just $199 for a full month of baseball and basketball when you use promo code SM100. We also have the 3.5-month special, the Summer Spectacular. It's real, and they're spectacular. Drop your favorite Seinfeld quotes below. $7.49 gets you the next 3.5 months, and think about that. That works out to just over $5.50 a day. Everyone gets excited. Abe Lincoln, $5 Tuesday, but hey, how about getting every day for $5 for the entire summer? That's about $2 to $3 a play. Huge savings with the Summer Spectacular. Or the best deal, the true investment approach, is the 1-year all access, one as in George Washington, because it's about $1 a play for every sport every day. That's all of next year's college and pro football seasons, all of next year's college basketball season, start to finish, all of next year's NBA regular season into the playoffs, rest of this year's playoffs, the rest of this year's baseball into baseball next year. You get the point. Full 365 days, all access, all sports for about $1 a play, because you're getting an instant $500 discount right now. You'll see all the special offers, the promo codes, the best bets, the daily free play on my page right now. Go get them, Steve Merril, WagerTalk.com, and get there quicker with shortcut wt.buzz/sm. Remember to follow me on social media on X and Instagram at Steve Merril, 2 R's, 1 L. You know the deal. Merril at Steve Merril on X and Instagram. And stay tuned here to Wager Talk TV, because you also know there's more free play videos coming up next.